What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So, Aroma Concepts sent a package my way. We've got all four of them right here. I've had people message me like, hey man, did you see this North Stag Expressions collection? I saw. I had them coming. They had reached out to me, asked me if I was interested in checking them out, kind of gave me a brief synopsis. This is kind of an exclusive dupe collection, if you will. And yeah, absolutely, I definitely wanted to check them out. So, obviously, with that said, Aroma Concepts did send these my way, but that's going to have absolutely no effect on what comes out of my mouth because it's just how I roll. So I'm very curious. I don't know what they're supposed to be clones of, but I know they are clones. So we'll bust them open, take a look at the presentations, give them a sniff, cross-reference them with the notes, and see what's the good, the bad, and the ugly, and so on and so forth. Stay tuned. So I don't know what's supposed to be what, so I'm just going to go based off of my first initial thought. And orange, the color orange drew me in. So we'll look at the first box because they're all the same, just a different color as far as the boxes. North Stag logo with the buck. North Stag expressions. Pretty heavy box, by the way. Looks like they're going to be magnetic flip tops. This logo in the middle. Let's see what we're working with here. Oh, okay. They literally slide open like so. They spend a little money on these presentations now. This is number 4, Quatre, I believe is how you say that. True expression of the Sicilian soul. Quatre captures the essence of an unforgivable Italian summer, fresh and bright accents that evoke the scent of summer days. So I did start with the freshie. Ooh, I do like that bottle. I do like the bottle. Actually, pretty nice boxes. Got some weight to the bottle. Okay. I gotta say the jewel, that mirrored jewel, is a little on the cheesy side, but the actual bottle is pretty nice. Like the orange frosted glass. Look at the focus. There's a metal plate. And you have the name of the fragrance here on the front. Let's see if it holds into place. Seems to. Doesn't really click, but it holds pretty well. Hefty. Painted brass or some sort of metal. The only thing I don't like is that the jewel, it's just a mirrored image. It's kind of cheesy. I would have changed that. Aside from that, everything else is pretty nice. So, let's go on the hand here. Good atomizer. That's mouth-watering. Mouth-watering citrus. I know what this is. That's afternoon swim. I bet that's what this is. Watery, a little salty, super fresh citrus. Mouth-watering orange. So it's not just a clever color scheme. That's gotta be LV afternoon swim. That's gotta be. That's immediately what comes to mind. This has got to be Louis Vuitton afternoon swim. That is so fresh. God, that smells good. What the hell? Maybe that wasn't the smartest thing to do when I got 3 more fragrances to sniff on, but I just want to enjoy that for a moment. I have Mancera Oud Cafe on, but it's kind of calmed down quite a bit, and I didn't have any sprays on the front side of my neck, so just going to enjoy that for a moment. Needless to say, I like this. Let's just go ahead and, if that wasn't obvious, I really like this. I don't know how you could not like mega fresh watery citrus, especially like a mandarin orange dominance. It's a little salty, super watery, clean musky smell, but just just bright citrus. Let me pull up the Aroma Concepts website. Let's take a look.
A few minutes later.
Okay, so they go for $61 USD before you use the code down below. Fragrance notes: mandarin orange, Sicilian orange, bergamot, ginger. This has got to be afternoon swim. I just refuse to believe anything else. Let me see in the listing if it says anything about it. I mean, a little bit of zest has got to be the ginger. Spicy embrace of ginger emerges, but yeah, Bunch of orange. I don't get bergamot at all. Man, that is good. That's really, really good. I'm going to throw a rating of like 8.5 out of 10 on this one. I really like this. Mega, mega fresh. Super high heat summer's day kind of fragrance right here, guys. I highly doubt even this green box, which I would assume is something else that's fresh. There's no way it's going to be fresh like this. Is super, super, super fresh. Reminds me of LV Afternoon Swim. Other clones I have of it. But this is superior. Because I have Sammy's take called Pool Day. And that's really good. This is fresher overall. I don't think this is as high of an oil concentration. No, this is an extrait de parfum as well. It's mega fresh. This, number 4, Quatre. This is an 8.5 out of 10. So we started hot out the gate with the orange one. Hell, I'm going with whatever this black one is. This one is called One Un. I don't know. Black and gold. I'm always partial to black and gold as a lifetime Saints fan. So, see what we're working with here. There we go. All right. Well, I should probably read this first. The alluring fragrance of ambroxan weaves its way into the air. Citrus and wood embrace the senses like a cosmic entity, inviting the explorers to surrender to the wonders that... Okay, so I'm just going to tell you right now what I think when I read those note breakdowns. That Bvlgari Tygar. Betcha. Ambroxan, citrus, and wood. That is Bvlgari Tygar. It's wood, ambroxan, and grapefruit is what Bvlgari Tygar is. Tygar is a black and gold bottle. This is not black. This is blue. That is a translucent blue that I got light shining through that you can't see as easily, but it's a brilliant blue. Oh, man. So this box is more of a navy blue, actually. I got such warm lighting right here that it really intensifies certain colors. So there you go. I bet this is Tygar. You can see kind of the blue now. Get the focus. There we go. Now you can see the blue. I bet this is Tygar. I'll be shocked if it isn't, just based on reading that. I love Tygar too. That's on my wish list for this year. Let's see. Are you better than Tarathi Blue? Because I bet you're Tygar. That is definitely Tygar. Okay. So we're starting off hot. These first two are my kind of jam here. Fresh citrus, a blue that smells like Tygar. Hey, count me in, all right? Nice hit of spice. Something here is a little spicy. Yeah, that's definitely Tygar. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say it's on the quality level of Tygar. I do have a carded sample of Tygar, and I've yet to smell a clone that can even get close to its quality. But there's some really good ones out there. Tarathi Blue, Rubrocotherum, they're really good. I've heard Black Panther from Alexandria is really good. I've heard Spirit of Kings, Arrakis, however you say. That's a niche fragrance. I've heard that's phenomenal. Vibrato from Suspiro, I've heard, is phenomenal. It's another niche fragrance similar to it. But I'm going to tell you right now, this is warmer. This is a bit more ambery and even a little hint of spice compared to Tarathi Blue. Immediately, this smells like higher quality than Tarathi Blue. Not by a huge margin, though. Like, if you have Tarathi Blue, definitely don't get this. It's way too redundant. But this doesn't come across as synthetic to me. Still get ambroxan, still going to smell synthetic. I mean, it's loaded with, synthetic. It's ambroxan, but it definitely smells way better than Rubrocotherum, which is a very fresh and airy take in its own right. It's really good, but compared to this, it can't touch it. I would say this is just slightly better than Tarathi Blue. I don't think it's miles better. And this is just on first impression. I haven't done a full wearing experience, but it's clear as day Tygar. It's Tygar. It's a little bit fresher than Tygar, but a little bit warmer than Tarathi Blue. I'm a fan. It doesn't excite me as much as number 4 Quatre did. So I'm going to go with an 8 out of 10 here. It's still great. I really like the way this smells. We started off hot here. I like this one a little bit more. This is the measuring stick. This is the 8.5 out of 10. This is an 8. This is really good. Is it so much better than Tarothi Blue to spend 25, 30 bucks more? Yes and no. Because if it performs better, then probably most people would say yes. But it does smell a little bit better, so keep that in mind. But I don't think it's necessarily so much better that you absolutely have to get this. If you have Tarothi Blue, I think you're fine here. But damn, it smells good. I'm going to wear this one sooner than later. All right, I'm super, two great ones so far, so I'm really curious what we got here with this green one. 3, let's see what we're working with here. As the sun kisses your skin, the scent evolves, revealing the warmth of the Mediterranean, zesty notes of citron, Calabrian bergamot, and Sicilian orange intertwine like a fragrance embrace, igniting a spark of passion. We have this kind of seafoam green, almost lime-ish, like more of a seafoam green. Put this box to the side. Not a transparent bottle like the first two. This is solid painted. Doesn't look as cool. I'm going to be honest with you, the other two bottles do look nicer. We'll see what we're working with here. So my sleeves are pretty loose for the most part, so we'll go up here on the wrist, give it a good spray, and see what we're working with here. Obviously going to be another fresh fragrance, so 3 fresh fragrances in a row. Wow, that drenched my wrist. That's an airy, watery citrus too. I think the alcohol is kind of messing with my nose here. Let me wave that off a little bit more and give that a second. I think I may have gone anosmic here. I don't smell it that well. We're going to give it a moment, but I'm not smelling it all that easily. Something happened. Yeah, I don't smell anything, so that tells me I'm quite anosmic at the moment. Not what you want to happen when you're in the middle of doing a fragrance review video, unboxing first impressions. Try to go back to it, hope that I'm good. There we go, now I'm getting some orange. More bergamot. No, that's definitely more bergamot than orange. Bunch of citrus though. I think it was just such a hefty blast of alcohol that all I was smelling was alcohol. Maybe I got it wrong and this is more afternoon swim. The first one smelled like afternoon swim to me though. This is a very clean, super clean, light citrus. Again, it could be some anosmia making it as light as it is. I'm assuming that's the case here because I literally just sprayed that. It shouldn't be this weak to me. A little musk. A little bit of musk going. Let's pull it up on the website.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
So I'm not sure exactly what this one is. It's top notes of citron, Calabrian bergamot, Sicilian orange. The mids, neroli, Nigerian ginger, cinnamon. Then we got a base of Chinese black tea, ambroxan, olibanum, and guaiac wood. So some smoky notes. Smoky wood and a smoky resin in the base. Which I do get a pretty dominant zest to. Gotta be the cinnamon more so than the ginger, I would think, because there's this spicy zest. So that opening was kind of faint, but it's strengthening quite a bit. Could be my nose is just coming back. But it's strengthening quite a bit. It's definitely more spice than citrus at this point. It's fresh and airy, zesty, spicy, and woody is what I'm getting so far. I don't know what this fragrance is replicating. I don't know off the top of my head. It seems familiar, but I can't pinpoint it. I definitely cannot pinpoint it. Oh, it's getting better by the moment, though, I gotta say. Nothing groundbreaking, though. Seems a little more on the generic side than the other two, even though the other two is a clone of Tygar, which has been done a lot. And the first one's mainly citrus. It's kind of funny to say that about this after loving the first two, but it does seem a little bit more generic than the other two to me. It does smell great, though. but not as great as those two. I'm going to give this one a 7 out of 10. This is still very good fragrance. I'm glad my nose started to come back alive pretty quickly. It must have just been too much alcohol. That really could have been the case. Could have, so be wary of that if you happen to get this one. Maybe it was just me. Maybe it was just that initial spray. But I got a lot of alcohol, and my nose was oversensitized apparently to where I couldn't smell anything for a brief moment. Now I get a little bit of citrus, a lot of zesty spice, and some woods. It's solid. It smells really good, just not special. 7 out of 10. Okay, last, this is Deux, number 2. 2 of 4. Maybe I should have did them in numbered order, 1 through 4. I don't know. Here we go. So this is the one that's black and gold. The other one was blue. In a world where beauty and fragrance intertwine, there exists a captivating creation that transcends the ordinary, a whisper of elegance, a touch of allure, an essence of amber floral magic in a bottle. Well, alrighty then. We have a black frosted glass bottle. Let's see what kind of amber floral elegance we are working with here. Yeah, that's a good looking bottle right there. That black frosted glass, I don't think it's going to do justice because I don't have light shining through. But the 3 frosted glass bottles, they're the ones. Let's see what we're working with here. We're going to give a spray on top of this wrist. Let me slide that up. 2 sprays, sprayed right away. That smells familiar too. I know this for, wow, it's strong. I'm not even remotely close to my wrist, and it is like it's right under my nose. I know what this fragrance is. I have this. What is this fragrance? I have this. What is this? What is this? It's so familiar. This is going to drive me crazy. I know what this fragrance is. Spicy, ambery. Fragrance is this. It's on the tip of my tongue. I know this fragrance. I know this fragrance. I own this scent profile. What is it? Somebody right now is typing in the comments. It's this. Yada yada. I can't read the comment till after the fact. I'm recording right now, so that's funny. And I appreciate you guys chiming off. By all means, if you know what it is, put it down there. Not Spice Bomb. What the? I'm so close in my mind. What the hell is it? I need to see the note breakdown. Maybe that'll do it for me.
10 seconds later.
Okay. Apple, lavender, bergamot, mandarin orange, geranium, violet, jasmine, vanilla, cardamom, sandalwood, pepper, patchouli, gaiac wood. That did not make it clearer. Layton. Why couldn't I think of it? It's Layton. Jesus, it was killing me. Good Lord. So I got the apple, the geranium heavy, like it's mentholic and spicy, and I don't know why it didn't come to me sooner. Seeing geranium, it clicked. Geranium, apple, cardamom, pepper, vanilla, and I'm smelling it. I'm like, what is this? I know this fragrance. This is Parfums de Marly Layton. How did I not come to that conclusion immediately? Tygar, right away. Afternoon Swim, right away. I have more experience with Layton than any of the other ones in this video. And it took me a minute. It was killing me. It's like, I know what this is. I own this fragrance. What the hell is this? And it smells spot freaking on. It's Vicks Vapo Rub in the opening, like it's the correct geranium oil. Peppered apple, vanilla, spice, that cardamom pepper note. I would say this is probably 85-90% Layton at worst. How did I not call out Layton right away when I sprayed? It was like immediately I knew what it was, and I couldn't say what it was. It was not coming to mind. 8.5 out of 10, easily. This is great. This is better than Royal Equestrian, which has always been my favorite Layton clone. Now, some of you are going to ask about Detour Noir. So, this is more accurate than Detour Noir. Detour Noir has more of a dry, woody accord. It's kind of like Layton with a twist. Detour Noir from Alharamine is very, very good. I have a decant. It is a very good fragrance. But I've always looked at it as kind of Layton with more of a woody dominant twist to it. Whereas this is more of the carbon, they're trying to dupe it. Like carbon copy, no twist, looking to make the same fragrance. And it is potent too. Oh, this is good. 8.5 out of 10, huh? We're going to go 8.75 out of 10. We're going to give it a quarter point bump because I think this is the best one of the four. 8.75. I'm not looking to give it a 9, but I had to bump it ahead of this one because a little bit better. 8.75 out of 10. A great depiction, at least in my first impressions, a great depiction of Parfums de Marley Layton. Well, that was quite the roller coaster of emotions and olfactive profiles. I still don't know what this is, and it was the lowest rating at a 7. Still smells really good. I just can't pinpoint it. It's kind of bland, generic, Smells good, but nothing special here. Whereas the first two got me really excited. Tygar Afternoon Swim, great interpretations, and then the Layton clone. It's the best of the bunch. That's the one I would say to check out if you're looking for Layton on a budget. It's really, really good. I really like it. Thank you once again, Aroma Concepts, for sending me these my way. I was eager to check these out. I'm so glad I did. I don't know which I'm going to wear first. It'll be between these three, though. It'll be between these three. I'm not sure, but they might get featured in some clone lists upcoming after I spend some time with them, because these three of the four, my kind of stuff. And until next time, do me a real quick favor. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Because I do appreciate all the feedback, and I love hearing from you guys. How many of you have already gotten your hands on any of these? What do you think about them? The whole time I was smelling this, were you saying, Layton, for the love of God, TLTG, it's Layton. Been there. I totally get it. Where I've been watching, it was like, oh, it's this. How are you not getting it's this? Some of you watching were probably doing that, and I hope you had fun with it. Because I had fun smelling these, and all I smell is Layton, by the way. It is overwhelming the other three. Like, I don't even smell the other three. I'm constantly getting Layton. So yeah, if you're looking for a beast, Deux. Yeah, that's Deux. Number 2, Deux. Get that one. And until next time, I will say, if you get your hands on any of these four and you give them a spray now, it's always a chance you might thank me later. Have a good one, guys.